Oh my god. OCD sucks. All anxiety disorders suck, but I can only speak of the one that I'm familiar with, and that's OCD. Hello everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you're doing well. I was doing well until 30 minutes ago, because then I had a touch of, oh, but what if it's not? What if it's Eve? Is it dead? You know it's Eve, but is it not? To clarify, hi Truthful, hi Sharpeja, hi Brain, hi Sohald, thank you for coming to the stream. Hey Hashen, hey to you as well. Oh my gosh, and the chat for YouTube also works on Steam this time. I fixed it. Wow, really wow. So, hope you're doing well. I had a little flair of OCD, which more often not manifests as hypochondria. Oh, look at that. I smacked my own earlobe last night while trying to smack a mosquito, and now I have a little bit of, the hematoma there. That's cool. And that was this morning. And it was all fine until, like, literally half an hour ago, when I look at myself in the mirror again, and like, oh, it's still there. But okay, but what if it's something wrong? They take a few days to go away. Shut up, brain. Shut up, brain. Shut up, my brain. I'm doing fine, but that's the thing, because rationally, I know that there's... I know you're thinking, you're saying mentally, of course. Yeah, I'm doing better now. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating, especially because I'm a very rational person more often not. Like I like structure. I like what things make sense. I see all the connection and everything. But it's because of that. I guess that is also sort of related to my OCD, but. Especially because I'm so rational. I know that this is irrational, especially because I know, but I cannot help it, and it sucks. It's like having your brain fighting against you. Hi, D, how are you? I'm over. We have a surprise Australian drop in. Thank you for coming by. Oh my gosh. I hope everyone is doing well as well. We had a very hot week in Northern Europe, and I think in the UK as well. But now it's chill. It rained hard last night. Today is cloudy, and tomorrow the rest of the week is going to be cloudy, rainy. It's fine. But and on that note, next week we're only going to have a stream on Sunday because I will be traveling for the rest of the week. And I won't be back until Sunday because I need this actually. Okay, you know it, but okay. So I'm the oldest of a number of siblings, and one of these siblings is getting his degree, and I made everyone think that I wasn't gonna be able to make it. But I'm actually going to be able to make it, and I'm going to surprise them. The only ones who know that I'm coming for the defense of the thesis and the ceremony are my dad and my mom, and that's it. So I'm going to surprise my family, and yeah, I can't wait. If you know, if you remember from the previous streams, I am from southern Italy and I moved to northern Europe for work reasons. I'm an immigrant, and so you know that I am an immigrant. Here they call them expats. If you're someone who emigrated for work and economic reasons, but you're from the right country. You're not an immigrant, you're an expat now, which I honestly find it kind of very much hypocritical. But anyway, yeah, so I really miss my family, so any occasion that I can take to be with them, I take it, and it helps that I have some good. I have a good boss and some good colleagues. So yeah, it was cool that I managed to be able to do it on such short notice too. So yeah, this all to say that next Sunday it's going to be the only stream for the week. We're not going to have the stream on Thursday. So yeah. And speaking of streams though and stuff, before going into everything else, we're going to start today's poll, because just like the other time when we played Sonic Racing and the connection was not exactly ideal, today we're also going to decide what we're going to play on stream. And this time, the type of games that you're going to be able to choose for us to play are a little different. Because they are, I call this a mystery gaming stream. Because, well, first because I don't know myself what I'm going to play before you decide. So it's a mystery for me as well. But also because, again, I want to go back and play some... I am a game developer myself, and I find that I get inspired for games by playing other games. But and the thing is, the more peculiar the game, the more I find myself wondering and thinking. So we're going to play. The games that I'm going to propose you to play today and in other streams are not your usual ones, let's say. They're not going to be games that are going to be at the top of any Steam seller list, not in AAA, also on account of, the graphic requirements, because nowadays... that's a whole thing that we're going to go into, but not today. But it is interesting. So they're going to be a little different, a little lighter on the old connection and the old CPU. And these are today's candidates. Let me move a little bit out of the way so you can see them. Today, voila, you're going to be able to choose from these three different options. First of all, we have the Crimson Diamond. It's a point-and-click Mr. Adventure style of game, as you would the ones from the 90s, let's say, but even a little bit older. Not so much the Mystery of the Return to Monkey Island, but The Curse of Monkey Island. So this is a pretty nice. It's a pretty nice game from what I've seen. It's in my library, but I haven't played it yet. And the graphics are in the style of EGA computer games, which was the standard of graphics for computer gamings before even VGA, if you know what that is. And then we have Moonring. Moonring is, I guess we could call it, it's an RPG, like a turn RPG in the style of old school PC RPGs, and it's got a retro style, all in neon, as you can see from the style of the cover, and it looked pretty interesting. And then there is, and this is the only one that I played before, but it was years ago, Chroma Squad, which is a tactical RPG, pixelated, let's say 16 pixels style, so this is the most recent graphical style, and it's let's say that it's a parody inspired by Sentai, Kamen Rider, and let's say, and Power Rangers, of course. So these are the three options, and you can vote by what is written on each of the panels. For the Crimson Diamonds, Mr. Adventure vote Daya, like diamond in Japanese. For Moonring, vote Ring. And for Chroma Squad, vote Squad. And the poll is open now for 20 minutes on both Twitch and YouTube. So voila! Hey, we're gonna keep it there. There you go. So while we wait for you to vote, for the poll to finish, let's talk about a few other things. Like I already told you how my morning and my day is going today, but there is there is the rest of the week. How was my week? How was my anything happened? What have I been playing? What I've been paying attention to? What I've been reading? A lot of stuff. So we have let's go in order. Like, what did I do? What did I do this week? And what did you guys do this week? It was pretty hot, but did any of you do anything in particular? Let me know in the chat, and if you have any questions about anything, this is the time to ask them, because we're going to be here for almost 20 minutes now, because okay, the first votes are coming in. Cool. Okay, actually, let's spin both messages. Yeah, and voila, pinned on both. Pin on both YouTube and Twitch, so any newcomers will also be able to vote. And so what was I saying? Oh, right. Sorry. So what did I do this week? Most recently, yesterday, we had a little bit of a movie night, me, my wife, and some of my friends, and we how do you say? We played hello Nokoruki, welcome to the stream. Thank you for making it. Glad to have you here, sir, ma'am, person. I'm trying to cover all my bases here. Anyway, we had a movie night and we watched a movie I haven't seen in a while. We watched Blade, the first Blade, the original. The adaptation, if for those who don't know, Blade, other than being a player, like a character in, how do you say, a character in Marvel Rivals, he was a Marvel superhero, and he also had a trilogy of movies in the 90s. I'm fine, Rokunuki, thank you, I'm fine. I had a little bit of a flare-up of OCD earlier, but now I'm better. Also, honestly, streaming and talking about stuff really helps me. This morning started so good as well, because I went jogging. I even made a post on X Blue Sky about it, on my Patreon with the quips. They're really trying to make Patreon a social media. I don't understand why, but yeah. Yeah, Blade was amazing. And the thing is, I remember liking it, and it was a lot of fun. But rewatching it, I was surprised by just how good the movie is. Like, from a technical level. Because this was... it showed that they had a very limited budget for this movie. And yet, with that limited budget, they managed to do so much. Even, taking sets from other movies that weren't made and then they repurposed it. But the editing and the directing and just the acting. Oh my god. If you watched Deadpool and Wolverine, Wesley Snipes cameos as Blade in that movie. And during it, he says something that really made me laugh. It's like, there is only one Blade. There's only ever going to be one Blade. And after watching this, I really understand why. Because the thing is, his acting is uneven, but not in a bad way. What I mean by that? Blade, for those who don't know, is a character that is a so-called daywalker, a vampire which is not a full vampire because of the circumstances of his creation. What happened is that his mother got bit by a vampire and turned while he was in the womb. So when he was born as a half vampire, so to speak. And the thing is, in the movie, you see Wesley Snipes and he's wearing, a black leather trench coat, armored up, shades and everything. The design is very cool. And most of the time he acts like a stone cold badass doing martial arts and blasting people with shotguns and knives and everything, all that stuff. But every now and then he will mug, he will grin, he will make a bit cheeky. And the thing is, it's not something that you would... probably ask someone to do, direct someone to do, but he does it and it works for the simple fact that way it shows that there's something off about him. And it works so well because it's like, yeah, it's a little feral, it's a little cheeky, and then you compare it to the way that other vampires in the movies act, and then you realize, yeah, like he's acting like the hunter or the hunters of the night, but underneath all that there is the feral thing of being an actual vampire. And it's so good, really so good. And also all the editing on the movie, how they managed to do so much with so little. It's really amazing. It's really amazing. Hi Spruce, thank you for coming. See you later. And it was so great. It was really a delight to see. I did not I did not expect it to be so good. Now I think we're gonna need to watch the other two. I do not remember how Blade 2 and Blade Trinity are. I hope they're as good, but I think I remember they were not. But we'll see. So that was great. And that was yesterday. What did you guys do yesterday? It was Saturday. Did you have anything to do on Saturday? Did you go anywhere? Did you meet with friends? Did you go, I don't know, swimming? If it was still hot? What have you been up to during this week? Anything interesting happen in your lives? Because I like this, like being able to catch up with with people. I don't even know what you look like, but I'm interested in what you people are like and what you are the. Yes, there are 3 Blade movies. Blade, Blade 2, and Blade Trinity. Exactly, there are 3 Blade movies. And actually, if you see Deadpool and Wolverine, there is a joke that if you haven't watched the last movie, Blade Trinity, you don't understand. There is a part where Blade tells to Deadpool, "I don't like you." And Deadpool replies, "You never did." And that's a reference to the 3rd movie where Ryan Reynolds played a side character, a co-protagonist to Blade, and Blade cannot stand the white guy who thinks he's so shit. I don't really remember the name of the character, but that was the kind of relationship that had on screen between the characters. So like, yeah, that was really cheeky. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, and it's a job playing. You really should. It's great. It's great. I've been working on my project and also been composing music for a friend project. Oh, that's interesting. So you're a composer, Sohald. Okay, and what kind of music do you make? Do you have a favorite style, like, or like you're like you have the preferred kind of genre? I don't know. I guess for a friend project, are you talking about a video game or maybe an animation? What do you do? What do you do? I work with a couple of very great composers, like geez, wow, like well, you've seen some of their work in Apex Sweeper. The work of one of my usual long-time collaborator composers. There is another one that is mainly doing music for another game I'm working on. It's a horror game, so it's kind of a different style. So it's a different thing from what you could see here on Apex Sweeper, really. And yeah, it was a good weekend. Not my cinematic like music, but for my friend it was a Rayman 2 inspired music. Oh, that sounds a lot pretty interesting. Okay. That sounds pretty cool, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay. Yeah. Then, other than that, what did I do? All right, there is the new book that I've been reading. It's so good. Okay, I don't know if you like. When it comes to reading, okay, here's the thing. When it comes to entertainment, I really, most of the time, when I want to entertain myself, I'm gonna watch like a movie, sometimes an episode, a TV series, but there are very few TV series that I like. My wife watches them more. They watches a lot more TV series, and sometimes she watches them and I'm there in the room, so I mean eventually I start turning towards what she's watching and getting interested as well. So that's pretty cool. But then of course there is comics, video games, books, not as much, or better, I do read books, but most of the books I like are not fiction books, or they are fiction, but they're very peculiar, like they're very specific. Like there is, how do you say? For example, the last my favorite fiction book of all times is World War Z. World War Z, you may know the adaptation that they made, that movie with Brad Pitt. It was fine, but it completely wasted the source material. And the thing with the original book, I liked it a lot because the framing was that this person was making basically the apocalypse zombie was already gone. It was already done, finished. Humanity survived and they were rebuilding. So after the fact, this guy basically did a documentary interviewing people who were there and what happened, and basically reconstructs the story, the chronology of the apocalypse zombie through those interviews. And that's how the book is framed, through interviews. And it was so good. It's great. That is my favorite fiction book all time. Or there's another one that I read recently that is called Butter. It's from a Japanese writer. It's about this how do you say? It's about this, let's say, journalist that interviews someone who's been accused of serial murders of their former lovers, and it goes like that. And I like it more than most Western written literature. I guess it's because it's Japanese. When they translate it to English, it shows, basically it's English, but it's translated from Japanese. So the way that the story is told, the structure, just even written, the way that the dialogue is structured and everything, it's very different. And I really like that. So like, yeah, whenever I read fiction books, they need to have that a little something. You know what I mean? So that's what happens. But so most of the books I read are non-fiction books. I like to read books about history a lot, about let's say philosophy, random subjects really. And the one that I'm reading right now is called Between Salt Water and Holy Water, which is from someone who was born in southern Italy, my same region, and then went to become a professor at Georgetown in New York, and he made this book that was it's like an introduction to the history of southern Italy for people who are not historians. And it's very well written and it's very interesting. And if you here's the thing, more often than not, people, when they talk about Italy, they talk about very specific parts of Italy, and more often than not, it's from Rome and up, from Rome and down. More often than not, they don't really know a lot about them, and more often than not, it happens that the stuff that they know about it is very wrong, stereotypical, awful. Hello, idea maker. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Take a seat. Stay a while. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, so if you never really taught or been to Italy, if you don't know much about southern Italy specifically, I really suggest this book because it's very good. It's in English. You can find it on Amazon, on Kindle. I'm not sponsored here. It's just a book that I've been reading and I really, really liked. Yeah, I really, really liked. And, it would help, it would make me happy if more people knew more things about southern Italy. And here's the thing though, I'm not watching, I've been reading this, yes, it's a good book, but the thing is, I've been reading it mainly the incipit. What made me start reading this was research reasons. And the reason why I'm doing research, it's because I'm a game dev, you know that, and there is a new project that I've been, right now it's literally in the embryonal stage. There is nothing to show. We're just, me and a few other people, we're just doing research right now. And we're doing research for a new game, and the game has something to do with my home region, with southern Italy, the history of southern Italy. So I hope that eventually I'll be able to show you something. It's a completely original game, and I think it's gonna be something completely different from anything I ever done. So yeah, that's why I'm reading this book and why I'm recommending it. And actually, before I forget, there is, speaking of Italian and Italy and stuff like that, this is just for the Twitch chat, because I don't think I don't know how to set up rewards properly on YouTube yet. I will get to that. There is new rewards for the points, for the rings. Specifically, there is new rewards that are called Italian mode, French mode, and Japanese mode. By spending your rings, you can make me speak only in Italian for a certain period of time, only in French for a certain period of time, and only in Japanese for a certain period of time. Just a minute or so it doesn't derail the entire stream, but it is something you can do. It's something you can do, and if you want to interact with the stream, make it a little fancy, a little cheeky, a little... you can do that. There is also a lot more stuff that you can use your points on, so if you have enough, just experiment. They're free. They're free. It's not bits, it's points. And I'm probably gonna need to see how to do it on YouTube as well. I'm sure that there is a way to do rewards on YouTube easily. I don't think it's possible organically, but maybe to the Streamlabs bot that I'm using. It's probably it's probably good. Okay, let's see how much time left into the chat. 2 minutes left into the poll. If you haven't cast your vote yet, this is the time to do it. There's 3 options: the Crimson Diamond, Mystery Adventure, Moonring, old school computer RPG, Chroma Squad, 16-bit tactical RPG. If you haven't cast your vote yet, vote. There is the instructions in the pinned messages. You have under 1 minute and 45 seconds now. There are also do. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think that YouTube has organic ways of giving points and rewards for people to spend on. But I'm sure that there are ways to do it. There are ways to do it through stream bots and extensions, stuff like that. So we're gonna take a look and see how that is, and how that works. 1 minute now, under 1 minute, well, 1 minute 5 seconds, like 1 minute. If you haven't cast your vote, cast it. If you're late to the chat, you can vote for one of the 3 games that we're going to play today on stream. The ones behind me, what die, what ring, what squad, choose your game. Choose your game, everyone, choose your game, choose your vote. 1 vote for pressure, 1 for Processor. Right, vote die for Keys of Diamond, vote ring for board ring, vote squad for Chrome Squad, 1 vote for pressure, vote either on YouTube or Twitch. Vote, ladies and gentlemen, and MBs, and wherever you want to call it. The world is your roster. Call yourself whatever you want, but you must vote. If you see the quote, you must vote. If you like the quote, you must vote. Come on in. I am so sorry, I don't know where that came from. Oh my god, I went all old school with the it's like the says the man is there. Says the man, yeah, they're selling the votes. They're selling the votes for the 3 games. The 3 games that we can sell. Going to 1, going to 2, going to 3. Vote for Kings of Diamond, for Ring, and going to 1, going to 2. The poll is closed. And now let's see the results. Thank you so much, everyone, for voting. Let's unpin the stuff. Let's unpin the 2 messages, and then we close. Going once, going twice, going twice, and guys, we're gonna see the results. Going once, twice, complete on the 1 and the 2 and the 3, and the result is a tie. A tie between Crimson Diamonds and Chrome Squad. Okay, a tie, another tie, just like last time. And then I had a tie, and I chose Sonic Crazy Crossword. I chose poorly last time. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What do I want to choose? What do I want to play today? Flipping a coin. No, actually, let's see. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with Crimson Diamond for the simple fact that I played Chroma Squad already years ago, and the Crimson Diamond instead is something that I'm going in completely blind. We're going in completely blind, so it's going to be more fun, I want to say. So we're gonna do Crimson Diamond. First of all, let's... how do I mark... Hey, Brainstorm, are you able to use the commands in the chat to add a marker? So let's mark these as when we change... you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Crimson Diamond. I'm sure that there is a category. There we go. The Crimson Diamond. Voila. Okay, change it on Twitch. And we're going to change it on YouTube as well. The category of the stream, so that we keep it a little orderly. This helps with, you know, the VODs and everything. Let's see if I can do it during the stream on YouTube as well. Pretty useful when you do it. Do it on YouTube as well. There we go. Edit title and description. No, that's not what I want to do. Let's see. Where is the category? Okay, I cannot change the category here, but I'm gonna add a stream marker. There we go. Add a stream marker on YouTube. Voila. And let's see, wait, I think I can do it from my phone on Twitch. I probably need to add some macros or hot buttons for this. Let's see, stream manager, blah, blah, blah. Where is it? Marker, come on. Otherwise, what the hell? Where is it? How do I add a marker here? Damn it. Ah, there we go. Wait. There we go. Damn it. Okay, sure. Steam, no. Edit Steam info. No, what the heck? Ah! Stop it. There we go. We had a stream marker. Perfect. Okay. Alright, let's switch to the full... let's switch to the full game version of the stream, and then we start the... Oh, no, wrong button. There we go. There we go. And we will lower the music a little bit. Where are you going? And voila. Let's start up. Crimson Diamond. There we go. The Crimson Diamond. Launching. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you cannot show. You cannot. Oh my god, you cannot. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, you cannot see it yet, of course. One more. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so nice. Wait. There we go. Okay. Come on. Wait, what's happening? Why doesn't it show up? You should be able to. Okay, doesn't. There we go. Aha! Okay, there is. Okay, there is no sound though because of that bug. So let's change it here, and voila! There we go. Aha! Ta. Oh my god, this is so charming. Okay, how's the audio levels, by the way? Can you hear me speak properly over the music? Also, let's move the chats around so I can see you guys. Yeah, it is a cool menu, isn't it? It's so charming. As I said earlier, this is a game that replicates the EGA type of graphics, which were before even VGAs in the era of computer games. And it's like, yeah, and even the music. I remember playing some games like that, like these on my probably my first computer, honestly. Okay, let's see. Okay, tutorial boxes on, new game, load menu. Okay, let's see the menu. Text-based inventory or graphical... Oh my god, even text-based inventory! Oh my god, you can go old school on this. This is so cool. This is so cool. Press the whole arrow keys to move. Okay. Tap arrow keys to move. Okay, graphical inventory. Mouse click to work on. Visual click for notes. Desktop display delay. Oh, wow. Sans font. Crimson say, oh, it's very fun. Oh god, it's so cute. Even the graphical aspect, you see, it's in 4:3 instead of 69. Wow. Okay, windowed. Well, it is windowed though. Okay, let's see if. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Full screen is fine. All right. Yeah, hint book. No, it's fine. I don't want it. Okay. Okay. Let's start. Maybe let's do a little quick tutorial. Also, maybe let's just. I think that I still have some background music. Yeah, there we go. So let's quit. There we go. Quiet background music. Quiet. Let's go. Tutorial. Let's do a little tutorial first. Oh, Yeah, of course, there is no voice act also over here. Oh, you cannot... Okay, I see that there is a little bit of... yeah, you cannot properly see everything. So let's me... okay, there is it, very easy. There we go, can capture. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, you can... Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Now everything is in the screen and you can see stuff. Welcome to the tutorial room. My name is Nancy Maple. I'll be showing you some of the basics of playing a text parser adventure game. Thank you, Missy. Everything looks great. It really wants to capture a lot of games from that era. It does, doesn't it? Oh my god. Follow the text prompts at the bottom of the screen to progress to the tutorial. When you first enter a room, it's useful to start by typing look. Just start tapping on your keyboard as you normally would. Ah! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, so look. Text, okay, so look. When you tap look in a room, the game will describe important features. You see a cupboard and a green door. Ah! The game will also list the other characters in that room. Jack is here. Type look Jack to learn more about him. Look man or look person will work too if you're having trouble with names. Yes, well done, thank you. Okay, look Jack. Wait. Jack is a tall, lean man with a shiny bald head. He's Mr. Richard's employee and is in charge of the cooking, cleaning, gardening and myriad other tasks the lodge might require. He's weary, but still seems to be in decent spirits. Jack is somewhere in his 40s. Jack is here to help with the tutorial. How do you do? Look at the characters at different points in the game and give you additional information. Why am I there we go. Try to talk to Jack and see what he has to say. Talk to Jack. Hello Jack, my name's Nancy Maple. Nice to meet you, Nancy. You can ask me about this tutorial. Type ask Jack about tutorial. Oh, this is so specific. Ask about tutorial will also work. Yay! Okay. Ask Jack about tutorial. The default movement method is click to walk shown by the two footprint icons. The blue in the upper left corner of the icon indicates what the target spot is. The MS-DOS era, exactly! It's exactly the MS-DOS era here. Oh my god, this is so cool. This is so cool, I love it. Or you can use the arrow keys to move around the screen. Oh, that's that's different from the era. You can also ask me about inventory. Ask Jack about inventory. You can access your inventory by typing inv or I into the text parser, or you can press tab. The cursor will change to an eye. Click the eye on the items in your inventory to look at them. Oh, I should run to eye from a few weeks ago. Click on the gray loop icon at the bottom of inventory view. The cursor will become a loop. The heck is a loop? You can examine some of the inventory items more closely using the loop. I had never heard that term before, a loop. I guess it's like... You admire the minute dust that comprised the newspaper photograph of a round-cut diamond. The natural diamond described in the article will be an octahedron, not a phased specimen. What an embarrassing inaccuracy! You can close the inventory view by pressing tab, the escape key, or enter. You can also examine objects in a room using the loop. Type examine the cupboard to learn more about it. Okay, examine the cupboard. Oh, she moved! Did you see that? She moved to look at it. Oh! The cupboard is made of a lovely fine-grained wood, though it's seen better days. Most furniture won't be that interesting to examine. This is just an example. And you're not sure what to do next, you can check your notebook. Type ask Jack about notebook. Okay. Jack about notebook. The notebook can be helpful if you get stuck. I'll tell you what you need to do next to progress to the game. Be careful, if you seriously follow the notebook prompts, you might miss important details. The notebook will be displayed if you type Note or N. To flip through your notebook pages, click the green up and down tabs or use the arrow keys on your keyboard. You can close the notebook by clicking the X button, the escape key, or enter. Thanks so much, Jack. You can also ask me about the cupboard over there. Ask Jack about cupboard. You can open the cupboard by tapping open cupboard. Oh my god. If you type open door, it will open a green door and not the cupboard door. Sometimes there will be more than one cupboard, in which case you might have to walk close to the cupboard you want to open. Okay, context based, okay. Open cupboard. Thank you, Nancy. You open it. Looks like something inside the cupboard. If you look at cupboard, the game will tell you what the cupboard looks like. If you look in cupboard, the game will tell you what's inside the cupboard. Search cupboard also works. Search cupboard. You see a green hat in the cupboard. Okay, look at. You see a green hat in cupboard. Okay, that's my green hat. Try take hat. Oh my god. This is so old school, I love it. You did the green hat. Congratulations, you completed the tutorial. Open door to leave this tutorial. Congratulations, you're done. Oh, I got an achievement for completing the tutorial. That's nice. Open the door and walk out to leave. Thanks for playing the tutorial. I hope it was helpful. This tutorial has covered the most commonly used parser commands, but there are more to discover. Feel free to experiment. Okay. Oh, look at that. So good. Okay. Open door. Bye-bye. If you read your latest tutorial, either use the arrow keys to walk through the door, or click the fit icon to the right of the open doorway. The room will reset once you leave it. Thanks for playing the tutorial. Yay! Yay! Okay, this is so cool. I love it so much. Ooh, a maple leaf. Oh, maple leaf. Okay, okay, okay. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay, okay, okay. First impact. This is so cool. They really went all out to replicate that era of gaming. Because here's the thing, like nowadays we have touchscreen and so many contextual commands and ways to operate on a screen, and like everyone takes for granted that on a computer you have a mouse. But the thing is, the first computers didn't have a mouse. The mouse is a more recent invention than a computer. So before that, to do anything on a computer, you had to type in commands. Like in MS-DOS, as someone mentioned it. So yeah, so they recreated with some shortcuts, because there are some things that you can do here that you couldn't do at the time. They recreated the text parser adventure to a T, basically. Like, yeah, you need to text to be precise when examining stuff, use the right verbs and everything. It's so cool. It's so cool, it's so cool, it's so cool. Okay, okay, let's go. Okay, the tutorial is over, and I think we can start the new game. And before we do that, I want you to notice the coffee bar at the top. We're still gathering funds for the swimsuit, guys. If you want to see Lionel in a swimsuit, that's the goal that needs to be met. Alright, let's play. New game. Oh. Pop, 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 para, para, pa. Da da da, da da da. Crimson, Ontario, 1914. Aha! Hello, sir. Oh, that's a big catch, sir. You're lucky. Okay. Oh my god! That's a big-ass diamond. The Royal Canadian Museum, Toronto, Ontario. Okay, I'm gonna need to do the voices for everyone. So okay, let's see. I don't know. Wait, I need to blow my nose actually. I gotta one moment. Mick Taggle here because I don't want to gross you out. Yeah, I would have never been able to do this voice otherwise. Ahem! There you are, Nancy. This is it. What we've been waiting for. Look at him walk. Did you see how that... That was funny. Did you see how the paper just came into screen like... Far up north, a fisherman found a massive diamond in the belly of a fish. Whoop! This could be a real boon for mineralogy. Mineralogy? Okay, mineralogy exhibit. With something better than dilettantes over in geology. I want our exhibit to be the talk of the town. It's too bad that we can't spare anyone to head up to the middle of nowhere on such a long shot. You could spare me? Let me go, Professor Plummer. It would be perfect. Everyone else is busy with the new exhibits, while I've just been learning the file system. I could wait a day or two, couldn't it? I'm not usually in the habit of sending unsupervised young ladies into less civilized regions, but as luck would have it, the discovery was made near a lodge where I'm sure you could stay while you conduct your field work. You win, Nancy. Get on home, pack your bags and catch the train up north. Hooray! I feel a little old school xenophobia there, Professor Plummer. Thanks so much, Professor, but tone it down with the xenophobia, please. Yay! I will bring the cat. No, the cat stays. Okay. If you find so, they can make a big special museum, who knows? Maybe the university will finally accept you as a mineralogy student. Good luck, Kito. Wait, what? The university will accept you as a mineralogist too. Huh. Well, I don't know how... I won't let you down. Oh, guess she's just like a filing clerk? Huh. Okay. A few hours later. Oh, here's my train. Da 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 da. Look at that. Yeah, bye. Bye, Toronto. I'm going to the north, to the less civilized area, the less civilized parts of Canada. The animation just tracking the models in the scene is Go film. Oh, yeah, I know, right? In the best way. I love it so much. This is it. My first time out of the city. I'm going to make the most of this trip. I can't wait to see the rocks of northern Ontario. Well, where? Which is... how far north is that? Let's see. I want to see a map of Canada. Let's see. Northern Ontario. Let's see. How far that? Let's see. In maps. I'm looking at the map here. Oh, gosh darn it. Where is it? I see. It's not the further north of Canada, but is... yeah, I see it. It's on the Hudson Bay and everything. Okay. It's not as far... Wait, that's the less civilized region? Jesus Christ, the professor from the 1914, who probably was born in 1860 or something. Jeez! What's Alaska to you then? The Forbidden Lands? Anyway. Goodbye, big city. Hello, adventure. See? She gets it. Adventure! A few hours later. Da-da-da-da-da. Press enter. Yeah. Okay. Excuse me, is this seat taken? Yeah, Miss Sarah. Excuse me, is this seat taken? Not at all. Please have a seat. Thanks. My name is Kimi Kishiro. Where are you headed? Oh, Japanese, huh? Okay. Pleased to meet you. I'm Nancy Maple. I'm bound for a town called Crimson. Oh my, you got some hours yet. I should know because that's where I'm going. I'm a clerk for the Royal Canadian Museum. My boss let me check out the diamond claim up there. I hadn't heard of that discovery. Then again, I don't pay much attention to the news.
It's a very strange story. Acted by Crimson, a fish swallowed a huge diamond. A fisherman caught it, sliced it open, and there it was, this spectacular sparkling gem. Can you imagine? I jumped at the chance to investigate. This is my first time out of the city. I couldn't be more excited. Where will you be staying when we get to Crimson? A place called Crimson Lodge. Oh, I'm staying at Crimson Lodge. I'm a bird watcher. I hear there are nesting colonies of cormorants up there. That's what I want to see. I wouldn't mind seeing the Sulaks while I'm in the area. I'd love to see the big ships up close. Wonderful, we can be traveling companions. I'd very much like that.
You and Kimi chat amably for a while. As the day wears on, the rhythm of the train moving over the tracks and the monotony of the scenery lulls you into a deep sleep. Oh! Choo-choo! The conductor announced Crimson, this stop. Also, I don't think you can see that the Twitch chat anymore for the screen. Let's see. How is that chat? Cloudy, sleepy chat. Let's see. Well, you could see it up until a little bit earlier, but now you can't see it anymore. That's weird. I don't know. You can see it. Okay, why does it disappear every now and then, though? That's weird. Okay, that's maybe there is a. Let's see. Say the image. Show your accounts out of top. Okay, that's weird. A message visibility. Ah, there we go. Huh. Okay, well, must have been so weird. Must have been a little bug, whatever. Let's go back to the game.
Nancy, it's time to go. Ah, thanks. Oh no! Where's my luggage?
Oh no!
It's not here. There's no luggage left at all. My field kit's in there. What am I going to do? The train will be leaving soon, Nancy. We have to leave now. Oh, I had no idea anyone else was still on the train. Hello there.
Hello.
I didn't notice you in the train. Isn't that funny?
Not really. I was in the first class car.
I'm here to see the nesting cormorants. That's why you're here?
Cormorant? Is that a type of rodent?
Excuse me, folks, but I was sent to pick up just one person from the station tonight, Mr. Albert Respa, a European fellow ex-mineralogist on assignment, hired by federal government on loan from Antwerp. Oh, that's Belgium! So the guy's Belgian. Okay. That's why he looks a little bit like Hercule Poirot. Okay. So this guy's Belgian. So, okay, I need to... Well, I don't know how to do a Belgian accent in French, so I just gotta keep doing the thing, I guess. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna give him a little bit of... well, French, Belgian, but yeah, whatever. No, Antwerp is in the Dutch part of Belgium, so... I don't know. Well, let's continue. I was not told at the beginning any secretaries, wives, girlfriends. I'm sorry for the confusion, sir. Jack. I'm sorry for confusion, Jack, but we don't know this man at all. My name is Nancy Maple, and my friend here is Kimi Kishiro. I was sent from the Royal Canadian Museum to investigate the diamond claim map at Crimson Lodge. And I'm here to see the nesting cormorants. We'll both here stay at the lodge and go about our business. Do you know which way it is from here?
I surely know where it is, because that's where I drove out from. But I'm sorry to tell you, ladies, the lodge has been closed to the public for months. You didn't hear? My boss, Mr. Richards, is getting on. He's done with the lodge business. All he wants is peace and quiet. But then this whole diamond fiasco starts up, folks are all up in arms. He's not pleased at all, I can tell you. This gentleman is here on the government's orders. Mr. Richards can't do much about that. But you two... Well, that's unfortunate, but you only have yourself to blame for being uninformed. Let's be off, Jack.
Well, sir, it's not like in the 1900s one could just simply Google stuff. But I guess they could have maybe telegraphed? Is that like... she just rushed, but I don't know. Whatever.
Good evening, ladies. The thing is, ain't no one's coming by here this time of night, and the nearest accommodation is the lodge, which is a few hours away by automobile, even still. Look here, I'll drive you ladies up to the lodge for the night. Tomorrow morning, I'll bring you back here so you can catch train. As it is, Mr. Richard is gonna be peeved about hosting Aspect, I guess. I mean, even more than he is already. He still has come up from the city to stake her claim. And she brought a lawyer to boot. Oh. Come along now. Huh. And he left the luggage there. Sure, I'll get those for you. The way he bends down vertically. Sir, your trunks arrived a few days ago. Boy, they sure are heavy. Oh yes, of course.
My, sure gets dark here at night.
Lucky for you, I made the street many times. Used to be, folks would come out here in the summers for recreation. And before my time, settlers came to this area in hopes of building lives for themselves. I wonder if there were natives before that. But once the mines were used up, there wasn't much reason for them to stay. The soil ain't that good.
Have you seen any cormorants? I'm hoping to see some.
Yeah, then I stop on the cliffside. Stay away though. They don't like being disturbed, particularly during nesting season, which happens to be right now. So if you're so worried about birds, I'll let them alone. You do more harm than good. Besides, tomorrow morning I'll be taking you right back to the train station. You won't have any time to go looking for them.
Have any other diamonds been found around the lodge?
First of all, no way to know if that rock even came from around here. I live in this area for years and I never seen any diamonds, so I know for a fact that he didn't come from these parts. They say that man carried out the belly of a fish. That diamond could have come from anywhere upstream. You folks are wasting time, sorry to say. Who cares about shiny rocks anyway? No use to anybody. We shall see about that. And by the way, I just realized Antwerp, Belgium, that is very, very well researched, because Antwerp is famous to be Europe's capital of diamonds. Like most of the diamonds that are used in jewelry and stuff like that goes to Antwerp to be treated or just already made into jewelry. So like, yeah, like that was a very well researched background. I like that. I really like that. Your tired weary companions resist your attempts at chit chat since the Kimmy Albert have fallen asleep. Although in the almost complete darkness, it's hard to tell. It's impossible to jack from here from the back seat about the cacophony, the engine, and the automobile ratting over the rough country road. You decided it would be best not to distract him anyway. Ah la la! Here we are!
Wow, it's spectacular!
You know what? I almost don't mind having more body in the lodge. Feels not so empty. Feels like old times. Make yourself at home while you're here. Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Jack.
Welcome to Crimson Lodge.
Pata, pata, pata.
I'm going to my room. Miss Kishiro, Miss Maple, your bedroom is upstairs at the end of the hall on the right. The bedroom across the hall from you, that's Mr. Richard's suite. Try to keep quiet and stay out of his way, won't you? It's yours, the suite with Margot, she's his lady friend. I'm in the bedroom right next to yours, along with Mr. Shaw. Albert demanded use of my bedroom, so that's where he is. I don't know why he was so insistent, but the customer is always right, eh? Ha! That's the smallest bedroom and wasn't really meant for guests. Messa's room is across the hall from Albert. I'd stay away from her if I was you. After I get this luggage upstairs, I'm gonna start up some supper. Wouldn't do to have you all starve, eh?
I feel like I should write these all down. That's a lot of very specific indications about whose bedroom is where. And if this is a mystery, like if it involves a murder... Huh. Okay, we'll see.
Why don't you explore the lodge a little? Talk to the other folks. Most important, stay out of my hair. I'm a busy man. Not literally, of course. Oh, and if you want to shower tonight, use the butler's bathroom near the stairs. It's very pink, you can't miss it. Oh, wonder if Nat's still there. How many places do I got set at the table tonight?
You and Kimmy head upstairs. Hey yo, hi Yona! Oh, petite mademoiselle! Bonsoir, bon après-midi!
Guys, this is Yona on Twitch. She's a friend of the channel, a friend of mine. She's French. She's French, and everyone, and she helps with a lot of stuff. And yeah, she's kind of awesome. And Yona, we're playing the Crimson Diamond, which is an old school style game. And we just met an old mineralogist from Antwerp. They did their research. We're investigating a sudden diamond that was discovered. Anyway, you and Kimi head upstairs to your bedroom. You don't have any luggage to unpack, but you hang your hat and coat on a footboard of your bed and consider yourself settled in. Oh wow! That Chapter 1 Introduction. Da-da! To move Nancy, you can click the fit icon on your target destination, or you can use the arrow keys to move. I should talk to everyone and get to know them a little before dinner. Your notebook will tell you what you need to do to progress to the game. Tap notebook or N when you need to refer to it. When you have lots of notes, click the arrow buttons or press the arrow keys to scroll through them. Essential objectives that must be completed to progress in the game will be marked with XXX. Tap review at any time to check your current goals. Sorry about that. Seeing I lost my luggage, I don't have much to amuse myself with before dinner. Perhaps I take a look around, time will pass a bit faster. Typing look into the text parser is a good way to get your bearings. Game is auto-saved, yay! Okay, let's see. Oh, look at her shimmy, 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 ya, shimmy, shimmy, ya, shimmy, shimmy, ya. More. Okay. That's from a few decades down the line. Okay, let's see. Look, let's see what is there. This is the bedroom you're sharing with Kimi. Okay, yes. A pair of twin beds and matching nightstands are set against the east wall. Kimi is cleaning the bed closer to the fireplace. A clever move on her part. The summer nights are still chilly this far north. A door in the west wall leads back into the upstairs hallway. Kimi's here. Okay, thank you very much. Let's see. What can I... Okay. Let's see I can... Okay, let's see if I can look at a window. What's happening? Okay. I can... Alright, there is... I just need to type. I don't need to open any... Okay. Look at window. Let's see. You don't see anything noteworthy. Okay. Let's see. Look at Kimi. Kimi Kishiro is a petite Asian lady in her late 30s. She's raggedly dressed in knickerbockers and sensible shoes. She seems shy and doesn't reveal much about herself. During the train ride, you manage to glean that her family emigrated from Japan in the 1870s. Huh. Oh, wow. That is... Wait. The family immigrated from Japan in the 1870s. Huh. Was that Yona? Since you're here, actually, the 1870s. That was after Colonel Perry forced Japan to open the country, right? That was after the end of that was after the end of the shogunate, I want to say, right? It's a bit I won't say it's impossible because it's not, but you know, it's interesting, very interesting. Kimi is writing in a sketchbook with a pen. Okay, let's see. Talk to Kimi. Wait, okay. N. Talk to everyone in the lodge. Kimi, Margot, Albert, Nessa, Corvus. 20 years later, check us off, okay, which decades? Thank you. Okay, so it's not a contradiction or anything. Okay, let's talk to Kimi. I've never been to a place like this before. I'm excited to explore, and I love meeting new people. Yes, you are the inquisitive type, aren't you?
Jack did invite you to introduce yourself to everyone else after all. It's only polite. I most certainly am. Would you like to join me? No thanks, Nancy. I'm exhausted. That bumpy ride from the train station has left me a bit frazzled. I'm looking forward to some peace and quiet before dinner. I can take a hint. I'll leave it be. Oh, one more thing. While you were asleep, Jack mentioned some old lodge brochures stored in the curio cabinet's drawer. They were meant for guests back when the lodge was used as an inn. Even though we may not stay long, he said we're welcome to them as keepsakes. Thanks, Kimi. Oh, wow. The note will track your progress to your goals. Thank you very much. Now that I talk to Kimi, is marked with an X in your notebook. Okay, open the curio cabinet drawer, then search the drawer to take the brochure. Let's see. Is this the cabinet? I guess it is. Look at cabinet. The fancy glass-paned curio cabinet is full of fine items, appearing intricately decorated silver steins. Oh, like mugs. Catches your eye. Okay. Open. Let's see. Look at drawer. The curio cabinet drawer is closed. Okay. Open drawer. You open it. Okay. Look at drawer. The curio cabinet drawer. Yeah. Okay. I need to look inside. Look in drawer. The curio drawer is stuffed with old brochures back from when the lodge was still being used as an inn. Okay. So I guess take brochure. You pick out one of the lodge brochures. Yay! You can also ask scatters about different topics. I ask Kimi about brochure, or just ask about brochure. Yeah, because she's the only one here, I guess. Ask about brochure. I like brochures of places I visited. It was nice of Jack to offer the lodge brochures to us. Tao, I wonder if he's just trying to get rid of them, as the lodge is no longer in business as an inn. Type map into the parser to open up the lodge brochure and see the map inside. Or you can look at the brochure in your inventory. Oh! No, let's see. Map. Okay, no need to write anything down. We have a map. Okay, let's see. Guest bedroom 1, guest bedroom 2, servants' quarter, guest bedroom, innkeeper quarters, balcony, ground plan. Okay, front door. I guess this. Okay. Guest bedroom 3. Those are stairs, I guess. Oh yeah, there's the stairs. Okay. Yeah, actually, I think I need to write some stuff down because this is the name of the rooms as they are written as designed the floor map. But okay, it's time for old man and paper. Okay, let's see. There we go. I'm going to draw the map on my little notebook too. I guess I can do it like, yeah, actually, let's do it on 2 pages because this could be, maybe that way I can add some. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. Oh, wow. I'm bad at this. Okay, same this other part. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and we're gonna add information that I cannot get into the from this brochure. So, well, I'll just black out where the stairs are. There we go. And front door here. Voila. And balcony here. Voila. Let's go. Okay, so let's see. We ask Kimi about the brochure. Let's see. Talk to Kimi. Open the stage door, take a brochure. Acquire a local brochure, consider a map. Type. Okay, we got it. Okay, so next I guess we should go out and talk to more people. Let's see. Is that a painting? I want to see. Painting. Look at painting.
A triptych of small wood cuts on corded paper hang in silver frames. A black and white photograph of a mountain hangs over the fireplace. Interesting. Look at fireplace. The fields on fireplace looks like it will come in handy on chilly nights. There is a fireplace tool stand next to it. There's some powdery soot accumulating in the fireplace. Powdery soot, huh? Well, there is no reason for Nancy to grab any right now, especially since she doesn't have her stuff. Okay, ooh. Lucky mineralogist loop, engage with your name attached to a handy lanyard, gate from gate across to look at things. Turn to iPhone weeks ago, and the brochure, and the notes. Okay, I see. Close. Well then, let's see. Open door. And let's go. How about that? There we go. Type help or H to open a help window. There is a list of parser shortcuts to simplify using the parser. Example, OD means open door. In our day and age, it means something else entirely. OD. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we're in the top floor. So that guest bedroom at the top right on the second floor, first floor. It's Kimi plus Nancy. Okay. Let's see who's in. Door number other. These are okay. D. Let's D. Let's saw that D. Okay, this is empty. Look. This is the master bedroom. Mr. Richard shares it with Margot. You feel a little witty but invade your proud space. There is a wardrobe and nightstand to the left and right of the bed. There are two doors in the south wall and a door in the east wall leading back to the hallway. Okay, so master bedroom. It's literally the bedroom of the master of the house. Okay. Okay, I think, yeah, let's... What the fuck was that? Did I see correctly, or did the southern door... Did the southern door open for a little there? Huh. I think it did. Okay. Oh, wait, let's also close this door. There we go. It's only proper. Only proper. Press ESC or move the mouse cursor to the top of the screen to open the main menu for options. You can save and load your game, adjust the game speed and more. Oh, thank you very much. Save game. Adventure. Save. Inventory, notebook menu. Okay. Let's see what's in this other door. Alright. O-D. See? Okay, no one here either. Look. This is the bedroom Jack is sharing with Corvus. Just to create a salary filled with clothes, checking the match regarding his new living arrangement. There's a large chair set against a back wall containing many small drawers. There's a picture of a digging glass on top. You also see a large coffee table, a writing desk, bookcase, plus a pair of beds. Okay, so Jack and Corvus. What kind of name is that? Maybe it's a last name? Okay. And that is it. A door in the west wall leads back to the upstairs hallway. Okay. I know that, honestly, this is one of those games where eventually you're gonna need to look at everything and take everything and touch on everything. But I'm kind of little role-playing right now. Let's see if it goes without moon logic. I think like Nancy right now wouldn't start touching and looking and taking and going through everything just because, so I'm not yet. Tap inventory, tab bot top of inventory, you can look at the examine your inventory in this window, shows the profile graphic inventory, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Door number... Yeah. Oh, D. Let's see. Oh. I don't even... Okay, I need to talk to him to... okay. This is a small bedroom, amply furnished. Albert is still getting a room to himself, despite its size. So, this Albert, la la la, otherwise as a Belgian guy. The furniture in this room is of simpler make and consists of a wardrobe, desk, and nightstand. There is a picture and a drinking glass on the nightstand. Adorning the west wall is back to the upstairs hallway. Albert is here. Okay, let's talk to Albert. Hello, Mr. Respa. How are you setting in? Albert Respa. Respa? Albert Respa? Okay, or maybe it's a Dutch name. I don't know. Respa. How are you setting in? Please, miss, I'm busy at the moment, can't shut. A note has been added to your notebook. Okay. Oh, wait. Talk to Kimi. Talk to Albert. Okay, let's look at him, though. Look at Albert. Albert Respa is a stately, well-groomed gentleman in his 50s. His monocle gives him an elegant air. Antwerp sent him as an expert mineralogist to verify the diamond claiming Crimson. You have a hard time imagining him doing field work. After it's unpacking his things. Fair enough. And close the door. I'm so polite. Okay. Oh, another empty room. Look. This is a pretty large bedroom. There's a love seat and a love seat? I never heard that term. Guys, what is a chat? Help me here. What is a love seat? That's a term I'm not familiar with. But it's interesting. Yeah, you know, like I think of something else in modern day, the Earth chair. What is a love seat? Can you look it up and let me know in chat? I'm curious. There's a love seat armchair arranged around a low table. There's a wardrobe, there's a painted cupboard. Adorning the east wall is back to the upstairs hallway. Okay. And seems to be the couch, judging from the background. Yeah, but why is it called a love seat? I want to know. Why is the couch called love seat? That's a very specific term. I'm very curious about it. Okay, no one in here. No one in here. Okay, so CD. We don't know. So let's put it as a question mark. Cause two people. Yeah, when a man and a woman, or a man and a man, or a woman and a woman, or when two people love each other very much, use the backlash key or type pause or P to pause the game. The game also pauses when the parser and main windows are open. Oh, okay. Alright, so, okay. Pause the game, because it means there is something that happens in real time. Huh? Okay, that's interesting. It's the first time I also heard about a love seat. Yeah, I know, right? So it's not just me. It's Spontanegge, you know. Does it? Do they, Yona? That's what they do? It's a furniture designed specifically for two people. Huh. Well, that's a fancy marketing game then. Okay, let's continue. Okay, those are the stairs. Oh, what is this? Ah, no. Go back up. Other handy keyboard shortcuts are Ctrl A for ask about, okay. Ctrl T for talk to, okay. Ctrl L for look at, and Ctrl E for examine. WWE. We walk to the east exit. If it exists, if there is an open door, you will walk through it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Look. Let's see. This is the southern end of the upstairs hallway. The door to the west leads to a pink bathroom. Okay. The door to the east leads to a spare room. At the south end of the hall, there is a balcony door leading out. The hallway continues to the north. Okay, so bathroom here. In case I want to take a shower later. Okay. And this is another room. I'm a Minecraft expert. Okay, let's see this. There we go. Okay. The spare room is brightly decorated and inviting. There's a love seat, a fancy lamp, and some decorative plates. Adorning the west wall is back to the upstairs hallway. Huh. Painting. The Art Nouveau poster is an advertisement for absinthe. Oh, wow. Featuring an auburn-haired woman in a sheer robe. Sexy. Sexy. Okay, close the door. Okay, let's see. These are the bathrooms, we said. Bathroom, yeah. Oh! Look. The upstairs bathroom is decorated in shades of pink, green, and purple. It's a little garish. It's an EGA game. How dare you? There is a medicine cabinet mounted above the sink. There is a door in the yes wall with all the way back to upstairs wall. Okay. Look, a poster. A woman with voluminous whiplash hair is advertising cigarettes in the Art Nouveau poster. A cigarette ad in a bathroom? Okay. Can we look toilet? It's a pull chain high tank porcelain toilet with a wooden seat. They're high. They're high. Open toilet. Keeping the lid down is more sanitary. Oh wow. Okay, okay. Close door. Okay, let's look at the balcony. Open door. Oh, nice. Look. The balcony provides a spectacular view on the grounds below. You can move further along the balcony to the west and east. Let's see. Aha. I can just... This is the front western section of the lodge. To the west you can see the carriage house. Out here is the forest. As east of here is the lodge's front door. Okay. Let's go east. Look. This is the front eastern section of the lodge. A stone path leads east to the orchard. South of here is the forest. West of here is the lodge's front door. Okay. I'm probably gonna need another map later for other areas, like around the lodge, but that is for now. Okay. O-D. Voila. Okay, that's all for here. Can I? Look, let's see. The door opposite the stairs is a storage closet. The door opposite the stairs in the west wall is the storage closet. Oh yeah, we haven't opened that one yet. We'll consider north and south, and I guess that small bookshelf. Okay, I haven't opened this one. Yeah. See. Okay. The upstairs closet is where Jack stores the bedding, towels, and cleaning implements. Some spare furniture is stored here too. You see a huge wardrobe, a green trunk, and a blue trunk. Huh. A door in the east wall is back to the upstairs hallway. Okay. Is that look library? Is that a library? You can't use library this game. Okay. Close door. The fact that the doors don't close again on their own gives me pause. I know that it seems like a knotting thing. I know that it seems like a knotting thing, but the fact that the doors don't close on their own and you need to actually close them again makes me think about stuff. Because here's the thing, like, this very much styled after an old text parser adventure game from that era, but the looks is there, the mechanics, the flow is that, but there is a lot more stuff that you can do nowadays behind the scene, under the hood, as you would say. So I wonder. Okay, let's go. And I want to save the game. Yep. Okay, okay, wait. Storage. And the spare. I'm updating my map. Here the paper. Okay, let's see here. Stairs. Okay, let's not go. Oh, I hear voices near this doorway. I wonder what they're talking about. Can I listen? Oh, wow! Haha! We only just arrived, but I can't wait to leave. I always hated this place. We'll get Zwoll first, and out to be going in no time. Of course, locating the wheel would expedite our departure. I told you, I don't even know if there is a wheel here. That does complicate things, yes. Well, you do your job, and I'll do mine. Game is auto-saved. Okay. The plot thickens. Let's see. Okay, notebook. Let's see. I still need to talk about... Okay, so that's Corvus. Nessa, okay. If I remember correctly, Nessa is the sister of the owner of the lodge, the master of the house, Richard. And Corvus, I guess it's her lawyer. Okay, it's there. Some of the people that are looking for a wheel. Yes, they are. I need to talk to them still, but I think I'll talk to them last. I have a feeling. I'll talk to them last. O-D. Let's go. Okay. Is this like a dressing room? The mud room. Okay. I guess this is a room where when you enter, you need to clean your boots or everything. Yeah. There's a tile floor, make it easier to clean. There's a low basin for washing of boots. There's a wooden storage area with lockers, drawers, basket, and cubbies for boots. I guess like a cube storage areas. Okay. A door to the west leads to the main floor hallway. A door to the east leads outside. No reason for me to go outside yet. Close the door. And let's update the map. Mud room. Alright, let's continue. Okay, let's see this door here. Door. Okay, another bathroom. Okay. These are well upon the powder room. It's not a bathroom. This is a powder room. What kind of powder are we talking about here? There is a small storage cupboard and a green bar of soap sits on the pedestal sink. An oval mirror in a fancy brass frame hangs on the wall. Adorning this wall, okay. Let's see. Look, window. The window looks out into yard. Look, yard. It's too dark to see outside now. Okay, but open toilet. Keeping the lid down is more sanitary. I will find an open toilet eventually. Okay, close the door. These are powder room, as we said. Powder room. All right. Then we got open door. Okay, look. These are rather large closet. This entire room is a color. Words and terms I never heard before. Me either. I love it. Okay. La closet here. Okay. You see some tools, a basket full of old rolled up rags, a gigantic wardrobe, and a worn cupboard, a sled, shovel, and a mop linen. Sled, shovel, and a mop for this wet ass floor. And a mop leaning against the wall. A door in the east wall leads back to the main floor hallway. Okay. Alright. Close door. So wait, we say that so this is a closet. Yeah, we already put it up. Let's see on the other side in this room. Okay, what the? This is a cozy bar. It's a bar. Decorated in warm hues of crimson and coral, a trio of stools are stationed in front of an elaborately cool bar. There is an oversized armchair and a striped love seat. A door in the west wall leads to the main floor hallway, and you can see the dining room through a doorway in the north wall. Okay, so north is the dining room, so I can also add this to the list. Dining room is there. Voila.
Let's see if I can... There we go. Look at the dining room. The dining room is an impressive sight. A massive Persian rug covers the floor, and on top of which stands an elegant dining table and matching chairs. There is a buffet and a display cabinet set against the north wall, and a pair of elaborate oriental jardiniers are in opposite corners. I love how they go Persian, Oriental. They even stuck to the language that they would use in the time and place, because nowadays Oriental and Persian are incorrect, to say the least. But back then, that's how they talked. So yeah, since the game is a very sophisticated dialect, I don't know much those words were used before. They were used. The thing is, it's very clear to me that this game is replicating the style of dialogue and writing of mystery novels from the past century. And yeah, like terms like Oriental, it's very telling. So yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate the effort here. A door to the west leads to the main floor hallway. You can see the kitchen to a doorway in the north wall. Kitchen in the... Okay, so that's the kitchen. Further notice the kitchen. And the bar to a doorway in the south wall. Okay. Let's see if there is anyone in the kitchen. Yeah, that's Jack. The kitchen is a rough and rustic charm. The lack of decorations and fine furnishing implies that the room wasn't meant to be seen by lodgers' guests, obviously. There are cupboards along the walls and an icebox in the corner. Sounds sophisticated to others. That sounds weird to me seeing so many French words thrown into English. I know, right? Yeah. A door in the west wall leads to the main floor hallway. You can see the dining room through a doorway in the south wall. There's a door in the east wall that leads outside. Okay. A strip of yellow fly paper dangles near the door. That one I know. Like it's a strip to little to catch flies. Jack is here. And we need... Oh there, I'm basically up dinner. Get out from under my feet. Okay, I'll stay out of your way. That's fine. Okay, look, Jack. Jack Spaceberry. Okay, is he in the... Okay, do I need to talk to Jack? No, okay, yeah, I do need to talk to Jack. Okay, so... talk Jack. Hello, Jack. How you doing? Do you need a hand? Nah, I got everything under control here. You go on, talk with your folks. Okay. I'll talk to Jack. Okay. Okay, let's go. Whoop. Okay. Let's go back to the... Okay. And here, yeah. Because I left this door open. And I have a thing about I'm going to close all the doors. Okay, let's see. Let's save because that was some progress. Adventure, yes. Oh, sorry. Adventure, okay. Open here. Oh, yeah, we already been here. Sorry, close the door. Okay, and what is this then? Okay, open the door. Oh, pool table. Cool. Look, that's just hell. A billiard table dominates the center of the room. There is a cue stand against one wall and a card table next to that corner. I guess we can call this the playroom. Playroom. There we go. A door in the western wall leads outside, and a door to the east leads to the main floor hallway. Okay. Close the door. Okay, and last... I hear voices near the doorway. I wonder what they're talking about. Okay. Listen. Oh, whoa! So, what are we going to do about this? What are we going to do about it? We aren't gonna do anything. I'm gonna stay out of everyone's way and wait for all this to blow over. But what if they find... Shh! Listen, if you don't talk, we do it privately, later. Maybe in the study after dinner. Okay. Okay. So, Nathan and Evan. Okay, which are... Yeah, I also need to talk to them. Let's see. The last door that I want to open here. Oh, see. Oh, this Evan Richards let well-founded study. Let's call it a study. Next to an ornately carved fireplace, there is a fine tapestry depicting the forest scene. There is a display cabinet beside the fireplace, a fancy desk with brass fittings sits on the plush carpet. You surmise this room was once used by Evan's father, as it doesn't seem to be to his taste. A door to the west leads outside, a door to the east is the main floor hallway. Okay. Okay, so we looked at all the rooms. Now I need to talk to these people. Okay, I want to talk to I guess so. Okay, I want to talk about the guy, the sister and the lawyer last. So let's talk about these two guys first. Okay, look. This conservatory. Okay, it's a conservatory. Okay. What was so weird, because a conservatory nowadays it's something else. Instead, here is just a room. It's a stunning showpiece of a room. Surely the expense and trouble of bringing this many panes of glass this far north must have been enormous. Oh yeah, true. There's a doorway in the south wall that leads back to the main hallway. You see a husky older man. Husky? Huh. Wearing beaten up denim overalls, you see a tall, broad man with long dark hair and a fringe jacket. A native. Okay. Look. Nathan, I guess? A large man in a fringe jacket is trying to relax in an armchair. Okay, so talk Nathan. Hello, my name is Nancy Maple. How do you do? Hello, Miss Maple. I'm well, thank you. My name is Nathan Cardinal, a family friend of Evans. How do you know him? Oh, I don't know that I know Mr. Richards at all. The Royal Canadian Museum sent me here on assignment. I'm to survey the land and find out there are diamonds here. I discovered that we should make a splash when the museum opens to the public. You're wasting your time, sir, to say. My family has lived in this area for many, many years. I've never found diamonds here. Small red garnets are still plentiful, but of little value. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Talk to Nathan, and this Evan, I guess. Talk Evan. Hello, my name is Nancy Maple, and I'm a mineralogist on assignment from the Royal Canadian Museum. I'm Evan Richards. Look, you and your friend can stay the night, but tomorrow morning, Jack will put you on a train back to the city. Oh, so this is the master of the house. This is the owner. Huh. Okay. Yeah, okay. It doesn't look at all like someone would own a place like this. But then again, it doesn't like using it as an... Okay, I get it. Okay, interesting. But tomorrow morning, Jack will put you on a train back to the city. But boss sent me up here on behalf of the Royal Canadian Museum. I'm a mineralogist. I got too much on my plate this. Was with my sister and that lawyer of hers. And one mineralogist is already one too many. Okay, since like that was short, okay. I guess, right, time to talk, who do I need to talk to? Sissy. Okay, Kimi, yes. Albert, yes. Nessan Corpus now. Nathan, yes. Eva, yes. Cheka, yeah. After this, I'm only missing Margot. Where she may be. Maybe it's one of the... There we go. The parlor. Okay. The parlor, that's another French word, is fussily decorated with elaborate wallpaper and a cushy carpet. A cut crystal bowl, Jordan almonds, sits on a low table. There's a fancy pair of armchairs, a camelback sofa, a small bronze sculpture stands on a cupboard, a door to the west to the outside, and a door to the east to the main floor hallway. Stand all the one grey streaking brown hair, tall, nutty man with brown hair as type best. Okay, so let's look. Corvus. You see a tall special like Vest and Nessa, right? An older woman per severe air of disapproval is sitting on a fancy couch. Okay, talk to Corvus. Hello, how do you do? My name's Nancy Maple. Oh, Pixela, hi, Evan, welcome to the stream. Yes, we're playing an old styled looking game called the Crimson Diamond. It's a mystery adventure game in the style of EGA
MS-DOS games, and it's pretty fun so far. Hello, Mrs. Maple. My name is Corvus Shaw. I'm Mrs. Nessa Crab's knee Richard's lawyer. She's Evan's older sister. He gestures to the woman sitting on the sofa. I'm here to advise her on the legal implication of this situation. Okay. Okay, what situation? Ask Corvus about situation. Now that his land might actually be worth something to the diamonds, of course, we're having a sort of opportunity this time to lay a claim. Meanwhile, Mr. Richards has yet to produce his father's will. Either it doesn't exist, or he's hiding it, or it's lost. I'll be hired to protect Mrs. Crabbe's interests. Okay. Thank you, welcome. You're always welcome wherever I go and wherever I am, because you're awesome. You're awesome. Okay, let's talk to Nessa. Good evening. My name is Nancy Maple. It's nice to meet you. Huh. I'm Nessa Crabbe, Evan's older sister. What on earth are you doing here? Are you another one of Evan's gold-digging girlfriends? Not at all, but I am a diamond-digging mineralogist. At least I hope to be. The government sent a professional to handle that. Stay out of his way. Jeez, old lady. Okay, yeah, okay. I guess the only one missing now is Margot. Yeah. Which I guess upstairs when I heard a door open. I guess that's where she was. Yeah, because there is no door here. So it must be here. Okay. Oh, D. No unlocks here, huh? There we go. Okay. I know, it's not that they were open. It's that when I walk in front of them, they disappear so they can watch. Okay. Oh! Another bathroom. An ensuite bathroom. What a luxury. Okay, so let's see. Here is another bathroom. Voila. You see a classy Victorian bathtub, a pedestal sink, a toilet, and a waste paper basket. A door in the north wall leads back into the master bedroom. Another toilet. Come on. This is the master's bedroom and suite bathroom. Open for me, toilet. Show me your secrets. Keeping the lid down is more sanitary. Gosh darn it! I will find one of you eventually. That I will be able to open. Close door. Let's see here then. It's the only place I haven't been yet. And there she is. The boudoir. The boudoir. The boudoir. Boudoir. Yeah. Transports you to Fin de Siècle Paris. Okay, I need to... Okay, sorry, Yona. I'll pronounce it correctly. Ahem. The boudoir transports you to Fin de Siècle Paris. It's shiny, opulent, perhaps slightly tacky, and very, very pink. A mirror vanity is the focal point of the room. No worries, nobody likes the capital. I know, right? Exotic perfumes hover in intensely localized clouds that you can almost see. Every movement steers air currents that bring new scents to your nose. A doorway to the south leads to a walk-in closet. Oh, I need to look at that. And a doorway to the north leads back to the master bedroom. A powder compact is on the vanity. Huh. I guess it's something I will be able to take later. You see a pretty blonde woman in a fashionable dress. This must be Margot. Look, Margot. A slim blonde woman sits in a vanity. Talk, Margot.
Hello there. It's nice to meet you. My name is Nancy Maple. Who are you and what the heck are you doing here? A pleasure to meet you, mademoiselle. A pleasure to meet you, mademoiselle. I am Margot. Welcome to Crimson Lodge. How long will you be staying with us? Oh, she's nice. I'm only here tonight, unfortunately. I was sent here by the Royal Canadian Museum on assignment. But Jack says I'm due to leave on the train tomorrow, according to Mr. Richard's wishes. I see. I'm sure you won't get to know each other better. Oh, she's nice. Here, Jack calling supper. It's time to head to the dining room. All right.
It would be funny if at some point in the game you actually had to search through the toilets for something. I know, right? That would vindicate my obsession. There is that would be interesting. I hope it comes true. It's my wish, and I hope that one day it comes true. My heart's wish that a toilet is a plot point. Oh. Margot's working closet is luxury appointed. It has an enormous mirror on the wall. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the baddest on the wall? Remember that one? No? Well, it's better. It's from, Black Eyed Peas. Is luxuriously appointed. It has an enormous mirror on the wall and an ornate bench in the center of the room. There's a shelf full of footwear, some fancy frocks on hangers. Fancy frocks? I think it's some kind of dress. Chat, what's a frock? What's a frock? You could put the looking at toilet for up and sweeper. Oh, don't tempt you. A wardrobe and 2 chests of drawers are surely bursting with more finery. A door in the north is back into the boudoir. Okay. Time to go. Time for dinner. Oh, wait. Well, I'm sure she's gonna be downstairs for dinner as well, but I have this thing about doors. Closed doors. I don't know, maybe one... Oh, there's a painting. Look, painting. A massive oil painting is framed up and hung at the end of the upstairs hallway. The plaque reads Al Harris. Al Harris? Whatever. Okay, let's go. Dining room. So, okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's save here. Da da da. Da da da. Da. Oh, look. Hear that EGA music. Oh, I'm gonna let it play for a few seconds. I want to hear. Oh, this is nice. It's nice.
My goodness, what a lot of company we had tonight.
This is giving me indigestion. The expressions, look at that. Oh my god. This food is giving me indigestion. You're welcome to leave. In fact, please do. Ha! You like that, wouldn't you? Frock is an informal or old-fashioned term for a woman's or girl's dress or a long, loose outer garment. Thank you. I'm not anywhere until we find out if that diamond came from this land. And if it did, then you better believe I'm getting my share. That's what you think. Yes, that's what we think. That's what I'm here to ensure. Hey you, how long is that gonna take? I will begin my field work tomorrow morning. Crimson used to be a garnet down in town, yes? Yeah, but forget about visiting the mines. They blasted the mine entrances shut years ago when they closed it down. Unless the fish has a pickaxe, broke into the mine, swirled the diamond they've dove back into the river. Yes, I see. I never even been there, can't tell you where it is. Mr. Richards gets a sour look on his face and digs back into his meal. It looks like he's done with his conversation.
Oh, Margot, what a lovely necklace you're wearing. Thank you, mademoiselle. Monsieur Richards, he gave it to me. I'm very fond of it. Ha! A cheap trinket, misshapen paste gem in a cheap setting. It's a white garnet, not glass. My Evan, he found it here in Crimson. Didn't you, monsieur?
Never mind, Margot. No one wants to hear about that. My sapphire brooch. Now, this is a real piece of jewelry. Bought it myself.
Well, I think they're both quite nice. Nathan, I read in the newspaper that most of the land up here was once parceled out to settlers. Is that how this plot became property of Mr. Richard's father?
She asks to the Native American? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I mean, if you know about how Native Americans were treated in North America, even Canada is the old apology, maple syrup and hockey, nice people thing. But if you research what they did to the Native Americans, Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's all I gotta say. Oh my god. Oh wow. You guys were turned into slaves, right? Funniest thing. Yona with the historical references. Ayo! About 50 years ago, this land was annexed by the government. And there we go! Ha-ha! Various treaties were signed in exchange for preservation of hunting and fishing rights and financial compensation. The promises described in those treaties were not honored, by the way. Eyo! Ha-ha! Settlers came, mines were dug, and Crimson was prosperous for a time. But eventually, the mines were exhausted. Most settlers abandoned their homesteads and Crimson became a ghost town. Only Mr. Richards and his family remained. Yeah, we like the peace and quiet. We liked it. I always hated it here. I sure do miss peace and quiet. Nessa and Corvus are the first to accuse themselves from the table. They head to the bar for a nightcap. Chat, what is a nightcap? I know what is a nightcap, but do you know what a nightcap is? Albert follows them for a snifter of brandy and one of his cigars. What the heck is a snifter? I mean, I guess it's like a little bit of brandy vanilla. Huh. Jack clears away the dishes and goes to the kitchen to wash up. After eating a minuscule portion of supper, Margot heads downstairs to draw a bath. What a happy family dinner. I know, right? Kimi heads upstairs to get ready for bed. Nathan and Ivan remain at the table, lingering over the desserts. The candles have burned down a fair bit over the course of the evening, leaving small puddles of wax solidifying on the tablecloth. Why on the tablecloth? Well, that was a lovely meal. Was it, Nancy? Was it? Yeah, Jack does a good job. As usual, I wait for Jack to come clear the dishes so I can put off getting up. Looks like it's taking longer than usual to clear up with all the extra gas. I feel a little responsible for Jack's extra workload. Maybe I ought to give him a hand. You'd appreciate that. About time someone made something useful around here. Okay, let's make ourselves useful. Let's new one. Family dinner. Why are they red? Oh, Nila, you just won't see back into the late 80s. This EGA. They could only use 16 colors at a time. So this is what skin looked like in those games. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I cannot move for a reason. Okay, 9 rooms are pressed aside, blah blah blah. There are wax straps on the table and candlesticks. Okay, so I guess I should like that. Good enough. Good enough. Okay, I guess I should grab the wax. Take wax. You just stand up for the. Yeah, I'm trying. Just okay. Do I need to actually stand? Oh god. I needed to stand up. Okay, take wax. Okay, and 2, and 3. You scratch all the candle wax tips and all the candlestick table with your fingernails. Okay, well done, thank you. Oh, wait, what's in the... Abject the dishes. Okay. Okay, let's see, what else? Look. Ask, I was going to talk. Oh, okay, sorry. Ask about wax. Because I got much to say about that. Okay, let's see. Maybe I need to open the inventory. Okay. Yeah, the wax is dining room. Okay, do I give wax to Jack? Nah, you keep that. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Ask about dishes. Let's see. Ask about dishes. You want plates? There's cupboards on the sink. There are the plates. There are some plates. A spare room upstairs. But those are only for decoration. Place but not phonetical? What do you think of next? Decorative place. Yeah, I want to help. How do I help? Okay, help. Help Jack. Okay, dishes. Ask Jack about dishes. Want plates? No. Ask Jack about helping. Can I help you with anything, Jack? Hey, there we go. Can I help you with anything, Jack? Sure. Give me a hand with all these dishes. Well, yeah. I was supposed to. Okay, so wash dishes. Yeah. Alright. You help Jack wash the dishes. Thanks, miss. Lots more dishes than usual. Happy to help. Now I gotta go see to Mrs. Crab and Miss Shaw in the bar. Have to make sure they don't drink us dry. And of course, I look at Mr. Richard's hot toddy. Chat, look up what's a hot toddy. I'm sure it's some kind of cocktail or something. I had to see. Yeah, it works even here. No worries. You can try anything you want. And I don't want to keep Margot waiting. Forget about the last one, won't you? Oh. Kim is out to see. Okay. Okay. Family dinner indeed. So Jack is maybe I can say that term on stream because we're doing stuff that is you know, family friendly so far, but I guess Jack knows Miss Margot as well as Mr. Evan does. Okay. Gold sheet, a spin eyeball of a call. I would like to wish for a minigun shooting item as you for the law. I will see if I can add that to the rewards. Okay, so let's see what the notebook says. Eavesdrop boudoir store. Okay. But before, actually, let's go get some hot goss. Oh, it was gone. Okay. The boudoir. Oh, upstairs. The boudoir is upstairs. The boudoir is upstairs, right? Yeah, it's open. Okay. The origin. Oh, what are they talking about? Oh, let's listen. Aha. You can hear muffled voice in the boudoir, but the speaker are too far away to hear it clearly. Pierre could listen at the door with a lantern that would help. He can figure out what to use. Maybe someone else would know. Ah, aha. Puzzles are beginning. Okay. Okay, let's go. First, okay, let's do the rest. Okay, maybe I need a glass, actually. Okay, let's go to the bar. I think if I can... Hey, what's in his voice? What are you talking about? Listen. Father's will is to be around here somewhere. It will be so much easier to just find it. Either way it can be found, I had to proceed as planned. Take our chances. That little gold diggy has its complicated things. Speaking of that, I found something interesting recently. It could help us deal with her, but we talk about that another time. You want to stop me? Of course you won't. Good night, Mr. Shaw. Good night, madam. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Okay. Okay, they're gone. Let's see if... Is there any glass? Because maybe I can use the glass. I guess I don't. Okay, a door in the west. Okay, nothing here. Okay, let's see. Glasses here. Let's see. Massive Persian rug. Buffet and display cabinet against the north wall. Okay, nothing here I can know. Okay, let's see here. What's in here? Ah, there we go. It's a fancy door in the west wall. Okay. The way that he talked about the compact earlier, I guess that if this is an item I can grab, it gets described separately. Let's see. There is a... Okay, open door here. Let's see if there is one in the game room. No, one in the game room. Let's see in the observatory. Okay, hello, sir. Let's talk. Ask about Margot. She's my girl. Ask about Check. Just go to bed. Hard worker, quiet. Okay. Ask about Nessa. You can pick your family, you know. Okay. Okay. Observatory. Doorway. Evan is here. Okay. Nothing I can grab, I guess. But okay. Okay, let's see. What kind of powder room? Oh, yeah, actually, let's see. Powder room. Open door. See? Okay. Close door. Okay, I need something to listen through the door. That means that I need something like some kind of glass, I guess would do. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can ask Kimi. Okay, let's see. Open door. Okay, she's asleep. Kimi, because of the fireplace. Turn the west. Kimi's here. Look at Kimi. Let's see. Look at Kimi. She's asleep. Okay, I can't ask her about anything. Let's see. What's it? Look at cupboard. Let's see. Silver steins. Okay, open cupboard. I can see some loyal choices. If I pretty much period, the silver steins. Okay, it's locked. So I cannot open it. Okay, starting with the puzzle. The puzzles are starting. We're in the real Crimson Diamond now. Okay, let's see what can happen. Trespassers. Okay. What do I have in my inventory right now? Okay, the glass. What do I need the glass? Okay, the wax is gonna be okay. Interesting. Where is everyone though? Okay, so it's the bar. Noise iron, noise kitchen, playroom, the study maybe. Let's see if anyone in the study. No, but let's see. Let's see. Let's see in the cabinet. Look cabinet if there's anything. Okay, nothing here. Let's see. Okay, look at desk. I can't wait for you to play a video game. My favorite is video game. I like the part when the minecart says video game time is the best. Stai facendo 00 double pedestal, drawer cupboard, blotter, a dust lamp with a green glass shade, a pen stand. The heck is a blotter? Chat, what is a blotter? Okay, let's see what else. Close door. Okay, let's see. There's no one in the parlor, no one in the powder room, no one in the bar anymore, the dining room. Okay, who can I talk to then? Let's see, upstairs. Okay, help Jack with dishes, I don't. Eavesdrop a boudoir door, finding I need to help with it. Marco. Okay. Eavesdrop some boudoir door. Finally, you will listen at doors. Yeah, I know, but just like, Let's see, maybe the cupboard. Let's see. Look cupboard. Speak up a bottom row as our cupboards on doors. Check out sing up. Okay. Open cupboard. Okay. Okay, look in cupboard. Usually pots and pans, gas pick a couple decorate plates, premium mug, so okay. Take mug. Yep, there we go. Okay, I bet I can use the mug. We're coming at encyclopedia now. Yes! We teach the masses about stuff that probably no one else is going to need, or but yeah. Maybe that's the one thing. Okay, let's see. I guess this could be useful. Like it's not a glass, but maybe a mug I can use to listen to stuff. Let's see. Okay, listen. Okay, so it's not the mug. Let's see. Inventory. Look at it. Beautiful blue glaze. Okay, I get it, but okay, so it's not the mug, but what else? Let's see if I... Okay. Let's see here. No one here. Let's see. Okay, who can I talk to? Let's see. Okay, Kimi is asleep. So, let's see here. Open door. No, he's asleep. Close door. There we go. Then, let's see. Albert, Mr. Papa Pespa. Open door. Door is locked. Ah, finally someone who locks their doors. Okay, here is a closet. Let's open the door to the closet. Oh. Nessa is here and she's asleep. So, close the door. Okay, let's see. Then we have a storage. Let's see in the storage is happening. Anything that I can use. Let's see. I was going to check stores, bedding, towels, cleaning implements, spare furniture. Okay. Let's see. Open trunk. The trunk has a big padlock. Occasionally don't have. Okay, let's see. Open trunk. Locked. Okay. Open cabinet. It's here. You open it. Look inside in cabinet. Hello, Blaine. Welcome back. We are looking for an item to listen on Tuga on Margot and Jack because Jack is cheating. Well, Margot is cheating on Mr. Evans with Jack. The help. Ho 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 ho. The world is Dusty called very old junk. A cane, a blanket, an old lamp, and some books. Okay, let's look in cupboard. Cane, a blanket, an old lamp, and some books. Okay, none of these helps me. So, let's see here. Bedroom. No, there's nothing in the bedroom. I hear the spare room. Open door. Nothing here. Okay, so there is no one here and no one I can talk to, but I need to talk to someone who can tell me what to use. Let's see. No one here. Okay, the mudroom maybe. Let's see. Open the door. The mudroom. Nothing here. Not in the mudroom, not in the power room. The closet maybe. Open door. Oh, did I already see the closet? No. Oh, this is still the powder room. Sorry about that. Okay. So the no one is at the bar anymore. Maybe open door. Okay, let's see. Open cupboard. Let's see. Open the wardrobe. Oh, look in wardrobe. Let's see. Stack okay, 5 pots of broom and an empty keg. Okay. What about here? Open cabinet. Open it. Look in cabinet. Not in the cupboard. Okay. Let's see. Sit out. Okay, nothing here that I can help. So let's go. Close the door again. Playroom. No, in the dining room. Okay, and no one here. The study. No one in the kitchen. Okay. So is the only person I can ask about stuff right now? That's interesting. Let's see. What can I ask about? Let's see. Ask about listening. Yeah. Okay. I have a little trouble with listening. You're in trouble with listening at your age? So say gossip with that. Drinking glasses, not spectacles, see? Haha. Okay, okay, drinking glasses. So where can I find? I guess in the bar. I figured it was glasses, but like, okay, look. Okay, okay, I guess look at bar. Okay, no, let's see, take glass. So pose the other side you can stand natural tumblers. They can be used for all sorts of things and it's fragile. So a tumbler. Are those tumblers? Let's see. It's kind of hard to get. Okay, take glass. The clay glasses are made and used for much more drinking. Is that enough? We can find more sardine gas in the kitchen. Okay. Okay, so close cupboard. Okay, so maybe here. Open cupboard. I bet that earlier Jack said where they were. Open cupboard. Look in cupboard. It's a saucepan. Okay, no. Cupboard. Okay, so open drawers. Look in drawers. For random bits and bobs. Okay, close drawers. Okay, so maybe here in this gray one, open cupboard. Okay, open cabinet. No. Okay, so here I guess. Open cupboard. Ah, there we go. Look in cupboard. I'm enjoying myself being gassing guy. Okay, take glass. Take glass. Voila! Ah, drinking glass. These are handy for all sorts of things. I like it. Close cupboards. Cupboard. Voila! Okay, we found it. Let's go upstairs. It's licking a listen. Oh, the gossip. We're gonna catch him cheating. I just realized, Nancy, you dog, you know what you're probably gonna be listening to right now. And yeah, you just go and, okay. Oh, Nancy, I didn't know you were freaky like that. Look at her face. Oh, I hear voices. What are they talking about? You sneaky little cheeky freaky girl. Okay, let's listen. Gregory said the double arrow help. Able to use. Okay, so use glass maybe. Use together. Okay, let's see the inventory. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, but okay, let's see. Help. Let's see. Search, get, take, open, close. Okay, inventory, look at, examine. Search, get, take, talk to, ask about. Okay. Okay, how do I use now? Because I have the glass. Let's see. Examine glass. It does? Okay. Okay, listen with glass. Let's see. Ah! Hey! Victory! With the help of the drinking glass, you can hear a conversation behind the boudoir door. Let's have a look. Oh, Monsieur, you are wonderfully helpful. I cannot thank you enough. I do what I can. Mon Dieu! Sorry about that, but you know we gotta go slow. The fanfare says so, right? It does more the pity, but I think it's working. You hear some muffled cries. Oh my god. Shh, gotta keep it down, especially tonight, so many years around. You're right, of course, this matters to me no little secret. The voice goes silent for a while, and you're still there? Alright, I think we're done here. I gotta skedaddle before Richard finishes his drink, comes to bed.
Of course, merci, Jack. Your days in that time so very long.
You got that right, and I'm not done yet. And you always want the lodge, I gotta work that much harder.
I'm sure they will be gone soon. Everything will be back to normal.
Yeah, they were playing D&D. I guess maybe he was giving her a massage or something. I hope so.
Bonne nuit, Jack.
Good night. Give us a go. Oh my god. You hid. Cheeky. Well done. After waiting a few minutes, Margot leaves her boudoir and heads downstairs. You manage to sneak across the hall to your bedroom. Nancy, you got it close and they didn't even hit you or see. Oh wow, sneaky Wanda is Skyrim indeed. It's like she's invisible. Oh wow. What a long and intriguing night this has been. I know, right? Excellent job. Kudos on your thorough investigative technique.
I'm exhausted. What an interesting place this is. It's too bad Kimi and I have to leave on the train tomorrow.
I wonder what's happening now overnight and why we had to stick. It's been 2 hours and 25 minutes. Okay, I guess, yeah, a little bit more and then I'm gonna go, guys. It's getting... I can only stay here until 9 anyway, so we'll see how the story goes. We'll leave it to when it's exciting to leave it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? There we go. Later that night. Oh my god, what the? Okay. Okay. Whatever I expected to happen, that was not it. They blew up the bridge.
Okay, Nancy, I'm all ready. Let's go. I wish you could stay here longer. It's such an interesting old place. And such intriguing folks. I know what you mean. I can see you need a minute. I'll meet you at the front door. Thanks, Kimi.
What did you sleep in, Nancy? That's...
What a peculiar place.
Game is auto saved indeed. Okay, family dinner. Yeah, family dinner. Okay. Take hat. Look at hat. Look at classic green hat takes on a grass for the take green hat. Voila. Wear green hat. So I can do that. What do you mean I can do that? Ah. Oh well. Guess it's time to go. Yes. It's time to go.
Nancy, ready to go now? Yeah, I think so.
You and Keely follow the dirt path to the carriage house.
You find yourself falling behind as you marvel at your surroundings. The first time you've seen the grounds of the lodge in the daylight. You're surrounded by greens of every shade.
Not at indoors, you savage. No, at indoors, you savage. Oh my god. Madame. Que vulgaire. I don't even know what I tried to say here.
The trees are taller than most buildings back home. They stand densely in countless numbers as far as your eye can see, swaying slightly in the breeze. As you near the carriage house, you can hear the distant roar of a waterfall. The land feels alive.
There you are. Come on now. Gonna make it straight. The guy's here too? Huh.
Right, let's go.
Jack drives you and Kimi back to the train station. The car ride seems a lot shorter this time,
maybe because you can see your surroundings.
Wait here, I'm gonna check the telegraph machine in the station. Oh, so there is a telegraph! You wait in silence. Early morning in the deserted town is so quiet, it nearly makes your ears ring. Did you just hear Jack gasp?
Jack's taking quite a long time there. I got to check on it.
Whoa! Hey, I thought you went outside! What?
Jack looks agitated. He stuffs a strip of telegraph paper tape into his pocket. What's wrong, Jack?
We're going back to the lodge. Bridge south. Down how long?
Oh dear!
Oh, by the way, any of you folk know someone called Carl? No? Never mind.
Why do you ask, Jack?
Telegraph in the station for him. It was printed off on the machine after my message, so I cut it and pinned it to the board inside. That's how messages get passed on to people in this area. It's a decent system. Well, I could just send a message to my superiors. Wait here. What happened to the bridge, Jack? An accident. The train can't get to Crimson. Looks like we're stuck with you for now. Jack looks over at Kimi. Looks like you got your wish, eh? But like I said before, leave the Cormorants alone. Kimi flushes, but keeps quiet. You stand in tense, awkward silence until Albert reappears in the train station's doorway. I'm ready. Let's be off. The journey back to the lodge is so rushed and bumpy, there are times when you're afraid you'll bounce right out of the automobile. It's far too noisy to even attempt conversation. Albert leans back in his seat, impassive. Kimi, whom you come to believe was a kind, quiet sort, looks pretty nervous, and maybe even a little angry. Your wish dude is also spying. Jack is mostly silent, white knuckle hands wrapped around the steering wheel. You realize you don't really know any of these people. I can't let myself be distracted. I have a job to do. When I get out to the lodge, I'm going to start my field work. It's been a long morning. I'm gonna pot the kettle boil if any of you want some tea. You hear Jack mutter something under his breath about need to see Evan. After I fetch my field kit and change my field clothes, I'll be commencing my field work. Please do not disturb me. I'm going out to get a breath of fresh air. With your luggage? Well, I guess I have my work cut out for me. I still wonder what happened with my kit on the train. Well, I said I can't dwell on that. To obtain samples, I'll need a few basic tools. A geologist's pick or something similar sharp and strong. A hammer that, when used with a pick, will help me chip off samples of rock. A small shovel to dig into the riverbed. And a strict plate to test the hardness of the minerals I find. Something made of porcelain will do the trick. Game is auto saved. I think Jack mentioned the cormorants like to nest on cliff faces. That might be a good place to get a sample. I should also check on Albert's field work. Maybe I can learn a few things. Oh, I hope I can find you a bit of digging. Literally. Okay, I think this is as good as time space as any to stop. We got through the first chapter. The bridge is blown, and now we are going to be doing stuff. So yeah, let's stop here and save and field work. She saw Kimi wasn't happy as I had not to go check on her. Also, the fact that Kimi just straight up went to take a look, like a walk around, while without any unpack their luggage yet. What the heck? Okay, this is going to be interesting, I think. Okay, and what did you think of the game? I've been enjoying myself a lot, honestly. This is a pretty good game, not gonna lie. Not very good game, not gonna lie. And I think I want to play it more, so I guess we could play it more on streams. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming to the stream. Thank you for the vote. That was a very good stream. I enjoyed myself. I managed to relax and distract myself. Yeah, thank you for everyone for coming. People from all over the world. We have an Australian drop in earlier. That was fun. Thank you, Yona, Blaine, Idea, MS. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the stream. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And I remind you that we're still gathering donation to give Lanolin her swimsuit outfit in Apex Sweeper, and next week there's only going to be one stream, probably on Sunday when I come back from Southern Italy, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Ciao!